Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, look at that. It's us. It's Charming
It's
Disaster.
us. I see you. I
I
see you over
see.
there.
I see you. It must be time for the Quarantine Livestream.
Ooh. Wow. So where are you, Elia?
Well, I'm in my undisclosed location. Jeff, where are you?
I'm in my stationary blimp hovering over London.
Oh, a stationary blimp.
Yeah,
That's hard because they're quite buffeted by
it's
the.
really hard. It's really hard over here. But yeah, it's what I got.
I mean, when you have a stationary blimp, are you like actually just moving opposite to the wind all the time? Or are you just like letting whatever happens happen?
It takes a lot of energy to keep a stationary blimp going, especially with this weather, as you see.
Yeah, that looks like some interesting weather you've
It's
got
pretty
there.
brooding. But I'll be flying my blimp to other places.
Great. Well, maybe you can come here and rescue me at some point.
I would love to.
We see some folks are tuning in, but as you may have noticed from the alert down below or the comment that you hopefully can see in the Facebook comments are haunted at the moment, but not in the good
Not in a
way.
good way, a bad
No.
way.
In a bad way, meaning you can be commenting there and it'll look like it's happening, but we can't actually see those comments from here. But YouTube comments are working just fine. So if you'd like us to see what you're saying to us, we strongly encourage you to jump over to the YouTube version of this stream so that we can see your comments. Oh, hello. All right. We see some folks tuning in.
Oh,
we
yeah.
see Sue Ellen and we see Katie and Kitty Flumpkin and Tim and Peter and probably Camilla with Peter. I see Laura. So we're just gonna we're gonna give everybody a chance to make the transition over to the other side. Not like to the other side of the mortal veil, just the other side of the.
Just the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Fred is seeing a show right now and he's writing in that he can't watch the live stream. I thought that's pretty cool.
I know. I mean, I appreciate the check-in, just to like make sure everybody knows that we're all thinking of each other.
Always.
Very nice. So if you're new to the Quarantine Livestream, hello, I'm Elia.
I'm Jeff.
Yes. And we are Charming Disaster. And this is the Quarantine Livestream. This show is a donation-based concert. What does that mean? Here we go. What is a donation-based concert? What does that involve, Jeff?
That means it is like a two-way street. If you have means to donate to this operation to help us continue on what we're doing, there are various ways that you can donate. And if you're not in a position, this is our gift to you. So down below, you can see the various ways that you can contribute to this project. And the one that's highlighted is our Kickstarter, which has how many more days? 7 more days. So there's still time to jump in on that or tell your friends and foes about the Kickstarter. It's pretty cool. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later. And if you're not in a position to support what we're doing through one of those means, your presence here means the world to us, and this is our gift to you. I think it's time to start kicking things off with a tarot draw. Jeff, the public would like to know whether you are planning to regrow your mustache.
It all depends. That's part of our Kickstarter conversation. But if we reach a certain goal on our Kickstarter, then I will be compelled to grow my mustache. And I think it's only fair that a goal right beyond that, if we reach beyond that goal, then I'll shave it off. Right. And then keep going back and forth, maybe like an even odd kind of thing. If we end on an even number, I will keep the mustache. We end on an odd number, I will.
So a bidding war, essentially.
It's a bidding war,
over your mustache's absence.
But you can't take money away. It's got to be additive.
Okay, well that makes sense. That seems like a good plan.
Yeah, we could talk more about that later. And my mustache, that will happen or not.
Yeah, if we reach half the goal, will you do just one lip? No, this is an all or nothing situation.
This is all or nothing.
Yeah, but we're pretty close to that threshold. So
I know.
what
I'm
happens?
getting worried.
Do you want to start things off by drawing a tarot card to kind of give us a sense?
Yeah, I'm not a very good artist, but I can pick the card and place it down. Here we go. Ah, look what we got. We have Mr. Bones is our card of the day. Yeah, kind of in, I guess, in reference to your convalescence, and Bones is the doctor in Star Trek, and somehow that related. Like
And
we
bones
gotta
are
get.
what's inside us.
That's right. Most of us. Yeah. So that's the card of the day. This comes from the Tarot Zirkus. Here, I'll show this because it's such a cool deck. Tarot, the Zirkus Magi. Yeah, super fun. It's one of our favorite decks.
Mr. Bones. Well, should we give them an update about my bones?
Yes, let's talk about your bones.
All right. Well, so as you may have seen from our many public announcements to that effect, we had to cancel the first leg of our October tour, which was very, very sad indeed. We had a few shows we were really looking forward to in Detroit and Columbus and Pittsburgh. And I tested positive for COVID last Tuesday. I started having symptoms a couple days before that. So we had to go ahead and cancel our tour. It could have been a lot worse. Like it could have happened during the tour. It happened a couple days before we would have departed. So we were able to pull out ahead of time rather than panic in the middle. So
Yeah,
that
we
was
just
good.
panicked at the beginning.
And the other good news is that I am now recovering very nicely, which means that we are able to resurrect zombie-like leg 2 of our tour.
It's a good thing we have 2 legs.
It's a good thing. So we're going to be heading up to the Hudson Valley in Western Massachusetts on Thursday to finish out the Halloween season. And we're feeling very grateful for that. But I've been I was sick. I was pretty sick for a couple of days. COVID's no joke. And I'm feeling like I'm coughing a little bit, but I'm pretty much back to normal, but I'm still sleeping a lot, and I'm having the craziest dreams. I feel like a lot is happening at night while I'm sleeping. So that's been strange, and just sympathy to all of you who've been dealing with it as well. I know Carrie has been dealing with it too. But the thing that I keep telling myself is, hey, at least it's not bronze disease.
Oh, heaven forbid.
I thought you were going to hit the thing. Here, let's try that again. I'll do it. Yeah, well, I just said it. All right, here we go. At least it's not bronze disease.
Are you a metal sculpture?
Do you have copper-based blood?
Are you a personage on an ancient coin?
Whether you're a bronze statue or an alloy-based robot,
you might be suffering from bronze disease.
Bronze disease is irreversible and can be highly contagious.
There is no cure for bronze disease, but it can be a manageable chronic condition.
If you're located near the sea or exposed to industrial pollution, you may be in the high-risk category.
Treatments are available in most cases. However, re-exposure to even atmospheric water can restart the process.
You may think you have a nice patina, but verdigris is not the same as bronze disease.
Make sure you can tell the difference.
Ask your doctor or metallurgist if you have bronze disease.
Get a free test today.
And there you have it.
Yeah. Your patina is looking pretty good.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks. I've been working on my patina. The nice thing about convalescing, though, is that it saves me a lot of time on doing my makeup.
I see that. Wow. What have you been using to kind of speed your recovery?
Well, I have been, let's see, I've been steaming. I've been doing a lot of steam. Like,
Steaming.
I don't know if you'd call it like steampunk.
Is it like roiling? Is that like what you're doing?
No, like, all right, so like there's a couple different kinds of steam that I've been enjoying. One kind is you put some like kitchen herbs in a pot on the stove, and you like put a towel over your head after you turn it off, and then you like breathe in the steam. Thyme is supposed to be good for that.
Yeah.
Not thyme, the like, thyme, but
The
like
a priori kind of concept of.
I mean, it's true that time is a healer, like you just wait long enough and like sooner or later something's going to happen.
Thyme the herb is a healer?
Thyme the herb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to know.
Yeah. And I've also been taking a lot of showers with eucalyptus oil, which is nice, which makes me I feel like I'm at like the Russian spa.
Yeah, that's good.
And,
do you soak it in a rag and then spin it around like they do in the spa?
Rag, yes. Spinning, no. Because I'm afraid of what might happen if I spin. My bathroom is very small and slippery, and it just seems like a bad idea. But yeah, just like a few drops of like eucalyptus oil in the bottom of the tub is nice. And we have some Vicks Vapor Rub pellets that came from one of our tour stops, and you dropped them off at my house, and I did try one of those as well. It was fine. It's not as nice as the eucalyptus oil by itself, is what I decided, because like the Vicks, it's got that like Noxzema sort of aroma.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So those are a couple of the things I've been doing. Oh, and also just in case everybody's ignoring now the thing down below, if you tuned in a little late, Facebook comments aren't working, and so you should jump over to YouTube so that we can see all of the nice things that we presume nice and or hilarious things that you're saying over there. I'm going to turn off the banner though because it's distracting to me. And so usually this time of year, we like to do a Halloween candy roundup. And by we, I mean me.
Yes, it's true.
You never really like it when we do that.
I go along with it.
Yeah, no, you're a good sport. But I thought under the circumstances, there hasn't been a lot of Halloween candy, but you know what? There have been a lot of cough drops.
Cough drops.
So many cough drops. I thought we could do a little like cough drops roundup and just like share like some opinions and impressions of
yeah. All right, what do you got?
All right, well, to start with, I thought the classic Halls Relief menthol cough suppressant oral anesthetic, which sounds kind of exciting. Like, is my whole mouth gonna go numb?
Is it?
No, it's a honey lemon flavor.
But how can you tell if your mouth is numb?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't start with this one. It's like when you do like a flight of beer, like you start with like the latest one. Okay.
Right.
So it doesn't really smell like anything. Tastes sweet. It is sugar free, so presumably there's some other kind of stuff in here that's not sugar. Sucralose. Fake sugar. Okay, so even just like touching it to the tip of my tongue, it feels kind of cold and like unnatural.
Cold, like a menthol icy heat kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of, but like inside your mouth.
Yeah, that's where it would be.
Yeah. So sort of cooling, like a cooling mist inside your passages. Okay. This is just a tasting. Like, you don't want to consume. This is my spit cup.
Yeah, it's your spit.
So that's the Halls honey lemon. Inoffensive, cooling. If you want to feel like the inside of your head is cold, that's a thing. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of feelings about sucralose, but like, I'm not usually super into the fake.
Well, you don't have a lot of feelings because your mouth has been anesthetized.
It's true. My mouth is numb. I don't have any feelings. All right.
That means you could talk smack and you won't even know it.
That's true. Do you have any cough drops you want to?
Oh, I thought I Let me get one.
Hmm.
Maybe you should go to the next one.
All right. So in my research, I had a little sip of tea to clear the palate. So okay. So in my research about what kind of cough drops I could try, I really wanted like the soft, squishy ones. What are those, like Pine Brothers? But they're really hard to find and they're very expensive when you try to order them on the internet. So I didn't. But I did find a brand I had not heard of before called Vocal Ease. Now they're not paying me or anything. I just I discovered these. These are the only kind of like throat drops that you'll find sold
Yeah.
on sweetwater.com, which is like musical supplies. So, you know, my voice is an instrument and I thought, why not? I'm going to try these. So, I got two kinds. This one is aniseed or licorice flavor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to start with that one. So, it's got like a
Black.
black, yeah. So the wrapper is black. The thing itself isn't black, but the wrapper's black, which is kind of goth, kind of cool. All right. So there's no numbness, no pins and needles feeling. And
How's the flavor? How is the?
It's nice. If you hate licorice, you will not like this.
I love licorice.
Mm-hmm. But it tastes really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got honey in it. It's got manuka honey. Is manuka honey one of those honeys not made from flowers, but made from like aphid spit?
That's a good question we should pose to the peanut gallery.
All right. Does anybody know what manuka honey is? And again, if you're on Facebook, we will not see your response. So please feel free to jump over to YouTube and tell us. Manuka honey. And it's like, it's pretty good. Okay. So that was the licorice. It's good. I'm gonna save that one for later, actually, because and the sort of advertising packaging on this stuff is like it's not for a cough. It's just for like if your voice is tired, if you need to do like recording session or play a gig, and you're like feeling a little hoarse. It's for that. But it's just like sugar in it. It's like cane sugar and honey and race syrup, which is also sugar, and then like flavoring. So I don't know. It seems like not rocket science, but they do taste really nice. Okay, and then I got the exciting one, which is ginger. It's ginger flavored, and you're like, okay, ginger, that's not that exciting. Infused with cayenne pepper.
Ooh,
yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah, I'm ready for this. Now this one's not black; it's just like a clear wrapper. The color is basically the same as the other. Okay. It's spicy. It tastes like the really legit ginger beer that you might get at like the Jamaican market. It's like spicy. It's kind of the opposite of the Halls, which was cold because this is like hot. So I feel like if you like put them in your mouth at the same time, I'm not sure.
No, you can't.
Right,
don't do that. Be careful.
I'm gonna do it.
No.
Okay. Oh, it's terrible. Don't do that. Not recommended. Anyway, cough drop roundup. I'm feeling
Are you done with the cough drop? Have you done all the cough drops?
All that I have. Yeah, I have some. I have like some Ricola somewhere too, probably. But you had some. I thought you had some.
And if
you can't find any more, I feel like we could move on. I don't want to pressure you about.
No, I just had it right out, and it's okay. I'm sorry. Let's move on.
Okay. If you find it, we can come back to it later.
We can come back to it.
Well, these throat drops have had such a powerful effect on my vocal cords.
Yeah.
I think we could try playing a song.
Dare we?
Dare we? But
all right.
But before we do that,
yes.
We understand that we have a birthday in the house
tonight.
And by the house, I mean here in the ether, in this liminal space we inhabit.
It's coming close for this. Yeah.
It's Camilla's birthday. Happy birthday, Camilla.
Happy birthday, Camilla.
I saw Peter's name in the comments, so I assume that Camilla is here. But Peter, do you just want to like give us a little confirm that Camilla's here? Because if Camilla's out somewhere, like eating a giant cupcake or something, like we would
Right.
not hold it against her.
Oh, of course not.
But everyone also please join us in wishing Camilla a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Camilla.
Well, oh, she's here. Don't worry, it's just loosening it up for the song. All right, you wanna?
Yeah, let's try this.
All right, Camilla, this is not usually how this song is performed.
Yeah, it's kind of a Cubist version.
But for you.
All right. Take a walk through the garden. Now the waxing moon is high. Gather up the pale night blossoms to quell your heart's desire.
Say the words long forgotten. Blow the smoke and fan the fire. Circle up. Something's calling. Time has come to fill the sky.
Hellbore, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood.
Scrape the earth with your fingers. Dig deep and find the root. What's the key to its danger? Will it be revealed to you?
Hellbore, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood, milkweed,
Snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, death's cup.
You don't know all the secrets, but you can glean the truth that's beyond.
Good and evil, burn the leaves and eat the fruit.
Hellbore, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood.
Milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, death's cup.
Hellbore, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood.
Milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, death's cup.
There you have it.
There you have it. Not the way it was intended to be not the way it was built, but sometimes you have to like deconstruct it.
Actually, when we wrote that song, we were in separate places and we kind of worked it out similarly.
That's true.
It's true.
True story.
True story. Happy birthday, Camilla.
Yeah, happy birthday, Camilla. It is kind of cool hearing the songs deconstructed because you know, I'm never listening to what you're doing.
Really. I know, I never listen to what you're doing.
He's all the way up there. That's cool.
Never, like, oh
wow. Oh, people are trying to comment on the Facebook. All right, I'm gonna try and tell them again, I guess. I mean,
I think we're telling them right now, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, that's true. We are telling them. So listen, y'all, we can't see your comments on from Facebook. Yeah. So if you want us to see, you have to come over to YouTube.
Yeah. And if you can't hear, you can read it below.
Yes.
Which is fine.
So important question, which again, we will not be able to see the answer to if you're on Facebook. What are we drinking? And also, what are we drinking?
Yes. What are we drinking? What are you drinking, Elliot?
Oh, I am drinking my 1 millionth cup of lemon ginger tea. I have gone through a whole box of lemon ginger tea in the last week, and also nearly a whole box of ginger tea. But I'm still not sick of it. It's delicious. What about you?
It's good to mix it up. I'm drinking. It's called For What Ails You. It is some sort of cocktail made out of kombucha and whiskey and some bitters.
Oh, that does sound nice.
Delicious. Ginger kombucha.
That's the
whiskey,
best one.
Bitters, yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. Did you make the kombucha yourself?
Not this time. Not this one. I made some really good lemon ginger honey kombucha, and it was so delicious. I drank it up pretty quickly. But there's another batch. Don't worry.
I wasn't.
Don't worry, everyone out there. Don't worry.
We have some nice sounding beverages coming in over the YouTube. Again, if you're on Facebook, we don't know what you're drinking, but we hope it's nice. We will be able to go back and look at the Facebook comments. I think it's not that they're not happening; it's just that they're not like communicating to the portal that we use to beam this out into the ether.
Yeah, so. This particular portal.
Yeah. And I'm very curious to know what everybody is drinking. So I will be going back and just like at least that section.
That looks good.
Oh yeah, that does sound good. Maybe it's time to meet one of the members.
Oh yeah.
Society of the Mysterious Hand.
Yeah, let's do that.
For those of you not in the know, the Society of the Mysterious Hand is our cult. It's a very nice cult, and we haven't ever asked you to do anything terrible yet. And mostly it's just a place to like hang out with other weirdos
but wait, your time will come to do something terrible. Don't worry.
Yeah, but we thought we'd like work up to that. We did just both watch
Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
Yeah. The original version.
Yeah, which is so good. If you haven't seen The Wicker Man, the original one, not the remake with Nick Cage, which is terrible, it's really worth watching. The music is really good, and like there's a hagstone in it.
Yeah,
and
hagstone
just, like,
mentioned.
So many good things, and the music has just been like in my head for the last few days. Anyway, really good. And then I watched Midsummer, which is a good sort of pairing with it. Not that we're getting ideas for the cult or anything, just it's nice to know sort of the lay of the land.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, our cult's not very murdery, but which is surprising, all things considered.
We got to keep the crops going. I mean,
yeah,
we do what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, what, do you want the crops to fail?
No one wants that.
No one wants that. Anyway, all that to say, we have a cult and it's very nice. It's called the Society of the Mysterious Hand, and let's meet one of the members.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, it's Stacia.
Of Rochester, New York. Their title is Plain and Soft on the Outside, Surprisingly Spooky and Crunchy on the Inside.
I love that. Favorite poisonous plant? Pacific yew, a plant for life or death. Oh, I love the yew also.
I love
Good
you.
choice.
Pets. The one, the only Tagalong, aka Taggy, aka Taggy B Cookie Girl, a long-haired black cat who exudes good luck and protection to the highest degree, which I assume that may be in the picture there.
Mm-hmm. That's a good-looking black cat.
Mm-hmm.
Currently drinking. What is Stacia drinking? Gingerbread coffee with unsweetened vanilla almond milk. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, that's delicious. Special skill or superpower, shape-shifting and weightlifting.
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
don't know if that's during weightlifting you shift your shape, but
Sure.
I imagine that's dangerous.
Like a better grip on the thing.
Sure, I imagine it's dangerous, but
But exciting.
exciting.
If Stacia were a Charming Disaster song character, Stacia would be they who are dizzy but know they're safe. That's
good.
a reference to phosphorescent lilies.
So good. Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial. Sky burial, vegan for the animals in every sense. Be green even when you're turned green, friends.
All right, we have another member of Team Sky Burial. There's a lot of different ways to do it, and Sky Burial is a good one.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we have another. We've got a late addition to the what are we drinking? Respiratory tea with platycode on root pepper, loquat leaf. Ooh, loquat leaf. I love loquats. Last time we were in LA, I picked a whole bunch off somebody's tree, and then Jeff gunned the engine, and we
and we booked out of there.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Never to return. We haven't been back to LA since.
No, I'd like to return. I'd like to return in March, ideally, but
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Well, look, we can't play any live songs together because of the latency, but we do have some archival footage for you.
Yeah.
And in honor of the occasion, this time of year, we thought we would share one of our favorites. Here you go.
Remember that?
Vividly. Undead.
Undead.
Ah.
Bela Lugosi's dad.
I never get tired of that song.
Mm-mm.
I never get tired of the long intro to that song.
Yeah. We shall play it again.
Yeah, we will. We'll play it again.
We'll play it again.
Someday when we're back together again in a couple of days. By the way, do you like my pajamas? I'm wearing silk pajamas. Look at these. Aren't they cool?
I like those.
These belong to my
Ooh.
grandmother, my maternal grandmother.
Oh.
And I've never worn them until now because I've been sort of afraid of, I don't know, damaging them. But this seemed like a good opportunity, a good occasion.
Oh, yeah. You can't be afraid of damaging your pajamas.
I know. You just got to live. It's true.
You got to live. Or
burn up the candle or live in the dark, in the words of the immortal bard.
Exactly. I'm wearing my kind of pajamas, my robe, which we got at the costume collection.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
It's been my robe of choice.
Yeah, it makes you look like you're attending like some sort of wizard school or something.
Yeah, I'm at wizard school.
Mm-hmm.
Here I am, wizard school.
Well,
should we play another blast from the past, as they say?
Well, I was gonna. Oh yeah, another blast from the past. So we have a long interest in goth and industrial music, and I feel like not everybody knows enough about the history of industrial music, and maybe it would be nice to inform everyone.
Yeah, it is revolutionary. Here we go.
We have been fans of industrial music since the 19th century when the Industrial Revolution first got underway.
Before that time, music was mostly artisanal, a craft made by individuals in their homes.
But thanks to the rise of the steam engine,
child labor,
automation,
and the assembly line,
music became something that could be mass-produced
in factories.
Industrialists like J.P. Morgan formed oil, steel, railroad, and brass instrument monopolies,
which improved efficiency and made music cheap and accessible to everyone.
Which pretty much brings us up to today.
Oops, sorry, I had you muted for a second.
And there you have it.
There you have it.
Industrial music.
Yeah, most people don't know the history of industrial music.
No, and I think a lot of people still feel more connected to the like agrarian, rural-based music that preceded industrial music,
like handcrafted music and artisanal music.
Yeah, but it's like time to just move forward into the future. It's not going anywhere.
That's right. Steam-powered music. We need more steam-powered music.
Sure, or like electrical powered music, or I know. I mean, it's not. You can't just power music with your
slow down
treadle sewing machine anymore. It needs more power than that.
It's true. Oh yeah.
I was trying to come up with a really good segue to the next.
Yeah, that was good. Keep going. Keep going with it.
Well, electricity makes you think about Thomas Edison, probably. But fuck Edison. That guy was the worst. The guy who wasn't the worst was his main rival. Of course, I'm talking about Nikola Tesla. What?
Do you want to put yourself on echo cancellation or whatever, non-echo cancellation at all?
All right. Sure. We're going to make it sound extra good for this. So you probably know that the scientist Nikola Tesla, who was Edison's main competitor and had many great ideas that, had he succeeded in popularizing them, would have made our world a very different place and probably a better place. He has a very tragic story, and a while back I wrote a song about Tesla, and I thought, who would appreciate this song more than you guys? Find everything for the perfect celebration. Okay, except I'm having a okay. You're probably wondering what just happened. Yeah, what happened was I need to look at the lyrics to this song as a cheat sheet. And when I pulled them up, an automated ad played. So it's just, that's the magic of live performance, folks. That's what happens. Yeah. All right. So I have my cheat sheet lyrics up in front of me now. This is not a song that gets played very often, so let's see how it goes. It's called Who's Gonna Save You? It's a humiliation when you've harnessed nature. The Hotel New Yorker is kind of a hell. You're old and defeated, a penniless wizard who's rescuing pigeons to nurse them to health. But who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you from yourself? You boarded the steamship with poems in your pocket and bright calculations for what it all means. You lost all your money, your ticket, your luggage, your head full of visions of flying machines. But who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you from your dreams? Blind and faint-hearted, the doubting world, afraid of the forces at work. Take to your bed, tell them do not disturb the currents surrounding the earth. It's so anticlimactic. If 800 patents can't give any comfort, then what's it all for? On the 25th floor of the Hotel New Yorker, the Do Not Disturb sign still hangs on the door. And who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you anymore? I have to scroll up. So what is the lesson? That genius invention is no match for money or power or luck. Can't lay it to rest. The ghost of poor Tesla's the image that lingers where lightning has struck. And who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna save you? Thank you. That was that song is called Who's Gonna Save You? It's unreleased. It's on SoundCloud. I need a SoundCloud here. I'll drop a link in the chat. Literally a SoundCloud here.
It's in the cloud.
It's in the cloud.
This-
But yeah, it's just I wrote it was an assignment for the Bushwick Book Club where we get assigned a book and have to write a song about the book. The book was this like terrible biography of Tesla. It was really badly written and it was like this random sort of ebook, but the story is just like heart-rending. You know, he was this dreamer and he didn't have business acumen or anybody sort of in his corner who did, and he was he lost the war with Edison essentially, and he died a pauper in the Hotel New Yorker, feeding pigeons. Like that's all true. What happened in this time? Very sad story. So yeah, that brings us to the end of our sort of like goth industrial
Industrialists.
cycle of this show's
Nice.
series of segues.
Yeah, there's still more segues to come though.
Oh yeah, we're not done yet.
Don't you worry.
We're not finished with you yet. So we brought up the Kickstarter earlier. Let's talk about the Kickstarter for a minute.
Where are we on our Kickstarter?
We're 1 week out, and I haven't looked at the numbers since earlier. So our original goal with the Kickstarter, we hit pretty early thanks to a lot of you who were watching, but having a bigger budget for this project means like we can do some more cool stuff, like make videos and hire a publicist, and there's kind of like no upper limit to what we can do. So so we announced a stretch goal recently, which is 25,000, and we're very close to hitting that stretch goal. And the stretch goal, there's two things in the stretch goal. One is if we hit that number, and we should probably list, if anybody's tuning in who doesn't already know about the Kickstarter, this is to support our next album, our fifth album, which is called Supernatural History. And Supernatural History is going to be 10 songs. You heard one of them earlier, Hellbore, is going to be on the album. And we're not only releasing this new album, which will be on vinyl and CD and digital and all the things. If there's another thing by then, it'll be on that.
We'll be on it, yeah.
But we're also making an oracle deck with 60 cards representing each one of our songs that we have, including the songs on Supernatural History.
Yes.
And we've been commissioning artwork thanks to the Kickstarter. All these artists have been sending us work that's going to be in the deck, and it's really exciting.
It's been so amazing to see the artwork come in and how these different artists have interpreted things, and it's just like a dream come true, really. This is why you have a band. This is right. This is
it's true. You wanna sneak preview some of those some of the artwork here?
You got it. You're there.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So starting with Stephen Warwick. He sent us artwork for a couple cards. One is the head, and you can see he sent us a concept as well as these first two images look different because he sent us a couple options, and we liked the second image more, so that's the one that he finalized. So that's the head, which is inspired by our song Disembodied Head, which will be on the new record. And here's the card for Manta Ray, the Manta Ray. Inspired by our song Manta Rays, which is also going to be on the album. So here you see the sketch as well as the colored vinyl version. And what else we have? We've got Vincent Vaughn is a UK-based artist who we met on Instagram, and this is the sketch and final version of the Fire Eater. And Vincent's working on a few other cards as well. Next we have The Wolf by Logan Riley. You might know Logan Riley's work because he made the Bride of Frankenstein image that we've used on our posters and in our and for the single for that track. Yeah,
and you can see on the left that he's kind of set up the tableau and then started painting it, and the final or close to final version on the right.
That's cool. I didn't even realize that's a photograph.
Yeah, that's a photograph on the left. And
that's really neat.
Yeah.
And then our friend Madame Onsa has done a couple of cards as well, working in Scratchboard, and she sent us images as she's been working. And so that the first card over here, you see the outline she's created for Baba Yaga, and then Baba Yaga emerges from the blackness until you see Baba Yaga holding a skull, and there's all these like amazing details in the background. And also I have to say Baba Yaga does resemble Onsa a little bit herself.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little. I mean, Onsa is like very beautiful, But
Yeah.
I think Baba Yaga has a little
Yeah.
touch of onset to her.
And there's more artwork that's been sent to us. We'll update everyone as it comes in, as we get a group.
Yeah, but it's really exciting, and it's also neat to like collaborate with other artists and not know what you're gonna get. It's
Yeah.
a sort of trust exercise where and some people it's a little more collaborative where they're like like Steven was like, would you rather have this or this, and we can be like, oh, like we
Mhm.
like the head number 2, but a lot of it is like sending ideas out into the world and letting other creative people kind of make
Yeah.
something of them, which is like it's an incredible gift to get to do this and to be able to pay all these artists. So it's going to be really cool. So if you haven't ordered one yet, you can go on Kickstarter to get one for one more week. And if we hit our stretch goal, which we were talking about a minute ago, so the stretch goal, if we hit the $25,000 mark, 2 things will happen. One, we will record an extra song that we will release as a single, and everybody who supports the Kickstarter at any level will get that single as well as the album. And also,
I will grow a mustache right here.
there was a question earlier in the chat whether the people would get to like vote on what kind of mustache you grow.
Okay. Well, let's see if we get there, and then we can start some sort of Hunger Games type of tourney contest to see what kind of mustache it will be.
All right. Yeah, maybe like Ixnan the Hitler mustache, but anything else is fair game. I think the Salvador Dali with some flowers on the ends will look really good. Misty wants to know, will you use your own Oracle deck for your shows? Yes, that's the plan, is that we will use the Oracle deck for the shows. And we'll see. Like, we don't know what that's going to be like, but that's the plan. Idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Jeff, do you want to play us a song as well? While I rest my vocal cords.
Rest your pipes for a second. I will play a song. Let me see. Let me get into echo cancellation. Oh, all right. Let's go. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. All right. This is a Cotorino song. I think I played it once before in the early pandemic live streams, but I thought it was appropriate because it's about breaking someone out of a hospital. So this is me breaking out Elia from the mental hospital, perhaps. What key is it in? Is it this one? I think it's this key. Nothing left to say. Nothing left to say, nothing more to try. So bite your tongue and come with me for some hold on, I've screwed up this starting. Okay. All right, now this is the right key. I haven't played this probably in years. Nothing left to say, nothing more to try. So bite your tongue and come with me for some rebellious exercise. Now the moon has a cold pale smile, and when she's smiling just on you, hold your broken breath, take a little step, and she'll see you through. Oh me, oh my, it was only yesterday when we would go swimming along the shoreline. Oh my, oh me, something got lost at sea, and they took you away in the middle of the night, but not without a fight. That's
That's right, we're going out tonight. Take that dress out of the closet, lace your slippers up tight. That's right, we're going out tonight. Don't fuss, don't fight it. Leave this place behind. You're staring at the sky all night. The candy makes you sleep all day. I'll put a star onto your finger. Our enemies will sing about how we got away. I won't sit passively by and watch them cut your world apart. I got a 5-point plan on the palm of my hand, and I know you can hotwire a car. We will go on the big swing and see the clouds beneath our feet. You would laugh and sing and whistle between your crooked teeth. There's a Dairy Queen where the swing set used to be. I'll buy an ice cream just to see you smile between your crooked teeth. Smile between your crooked teeth. Just to see you smile between your crooked teeth. Oh me, oh my, it was only yesterday when we would go swimming along the shoreline. Oh my, oh me, then something got lost at sea, and they took you away in the middle of the night. But not without a fight. That's right, we're going out tonight. Take that dress out of the closet, lace your slippers up tight. That's right, we're going out tonight. Don't fuss, don't fight it. Leave this place behind. Leave this place behind. Leave this place behind. I'll put a star onto your finger. Our enemies will sing about how we got away. I'll bust you out
Thanks.
of that institution.
Thanks. I mean, it's not so bad in here. I've got all these instruments.
I don't care. I'm going to bust you out anyway because you got to go on tour.
It's
Care
true.
how nice you think it is.
It's true. In just 2 days, we're going back out. You'll bust me out, and we'll hit the road.
Oh, by the way, I'm now in my airship above New York City.
It seems very tranquil. This is your stationary airship?
No, this one's floating. Now
Okay.
I'm just kind of floating.
Well, I think it's time. We've come to the time of the show that is many people's favorite part of the show.
Is what?
It's mailbag time.
Oh, yes.
Mailbag time.
Yeah. You do that. I'll do the solo.
Great. Parcel, poster, letter, drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Send a picture, postcard, or a bottle of wine. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Take it away. Send the paper airplane, you don't have to fly. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Picture painted postcard of your own design. We'll open it together at mailbag time.
What do we got for mailbag today?
Well, what do you got over there in the studio?
I don't have anything for mailbag time.
Oh, I thought you got something.
I don't Don't have anything. I got a card, but I didn't bring it in.
Okay, well, I got a card which I will show. Oh, Kitty Flumpkin asks, if I had something to send, where might I find a suitable mailing address? And the answer to that is all you need to do is email the secretary at charmingdisaster.com, and the secretary will advise you accordingly. All right, well, I got a couple things that let's see. I got a card from Catherine Bowen that has this adorable young witch-looking person on it. So cute. And inside it says, "A girl's got to accessorize. Happy Halloween. So sorry we couldn't see you in Detroit. Speedy recovery. Love, Catherine and Charles." Thank you so much, Catherine and Charles. Your good wishes are definitely working on me. Yes, we were very sad not to see the Detroit piece. And it's been a minute since we were in Detroit, and we will get back there.
We'll get there.
We're gonna resurrect all the missed dates. Let's see, what else did we get? Well, we got a check from the Spirit Room, where we did the Rochester Fringe Festival shows back in September. And we love the Spirit Room, and just as a demonstration of why the Spirit Room is so cool, the check came wrapped in this piece of old sheet music for when it's apple blossom time in Normandy, because Jake is that cool.
Did you have to play it?
Time in Normandy. No, I can read some of the lyrics though if you want. On a farm in Normandy, there resided Rose Marie. She was the pride of the countryside, fair as a maid could be. Came a lover bold one day with a most persuasive lay. Though she was, I think that means a song, not like a lay, but I don't know. Though she was grieving when he was leaving, he consoled her in this way. And then there's the chorus, when it's apple blossom time in Normandy. So I'm not sure if like that's supposed to be like a euphemism for like the way that he consoled her, or if it's like all perfectly innocent. And then there's a couple other verses. Said Marie, it's clear to me, though sincere you seem to be, I am afraid of the promise made. You may not come back to me. By the wishing well today, I shall wish that you will stay, said he, despairing. Love, I'm declaring, I'm in earnest when I say, when it's apple blossom time in Normandy. So it goes on, and I sort of assumed that this would be one of those songs where the punchline is like, you know, and if you have a daughter, bounce her on your knee, and if you have a son, send the bastard out to sea, which is a song my mother used to sing to me when I was very small, which explains a lot.
But did Jake tell you you're going to have to perform the song in order to cash the check?
No, there was no message apart. I mean, I consider this like a mystery or scavenger hunt, or also there's only one page of this. Like the second half of the chorus is missing. Right. So, to be continued, I think.
TBD.
Maybe we'll get the second page in some other fashion.
Yeah, our next check.
Or maybe he sent you the second page. Anyway, it seems from this one page that everything sort of works out for them, but I'm not really sure. The third item I have is not strictly speaking a mailbag time item, but I thought it was worth sharing. My birthday was a little while ago, and my brother...
hundreds of years ago, actually.
Every year for hundreds of years, to be fair. So my brother gives me a present, and it's wrapped up, and you know, it has a sort of what?
Go on.
Well, it has a sort of intriguing shape that you can't quite see. And he says, try to guess what it is. And so, you know, I'm sort of like filling it through the paper, and I'm like, I don't know, a haunted hand mirror. And his jaw drops, and he was like, and I was like, what? And he was like, just open it. And so I open it, and it's this.
Seems perfectly normal to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't seem that haunted, but like, it's like metal and it's like really old, and there's like a whole story that goes along with it, how like it was like found by this guy in like at a house that burned down, and he scavenged it and felt bad about it, and so then he like put it up for free on Craigslist or something. Anyway, like, I don't know, like it doesn't seem to like do anything really, but like it just seems like a normal mirror, but it's nice. I mean, like it's really cool looking, and I mean, it was sort of cute that I guessed that based on
Yeah.
just,
Seems perfectly normal. It's just like my hand mirror, actually.
yeah, I mean, it just seems like a regular
It does the
hand
same
mirror.
thing.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought I'd share. It's
Yeah.
cool looking.
It's perfect.
Yeah, there you have it. So let's see, we have some announcements. We're going back out there on Thursday.
Yes.
We're gonna finish out our October tour dates, which are as follows. Thursday, October 27th, we will be in Kingston, New York, playing at Rough Draft Bar and Books. That is Thursday, Rough Draft, Kingston. On Friday, we will be in West Stockbridge, Massachusetts, playing at the Foundry, where we love to play. So Friday, the Foundry, West Stockbridge. And then Saturday, we'll be in Beacon, New York, to play the Yard for the Undead Bazaar event. The Undead Bazaar at the Yard. Where we're playing at 8:30. It's like an evening-long thing, and I think we're the first band.
Yeah, that'll be really fun. We played that last year.
Yeah, it's like a whole big sort of
The whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. Last year it was like zombie themed, and they had all these signs up like, like zombies, like humans are friends, like don't eat, like no brain eating.
Yeah, no brain eating here.
Really, it's all about like the human zombie, like, building those bridges. It was nice. And then on Sunday we're officiating a wedding in upstate New York. We're playing the cocktail hour, but also we are officiating the wedding. So if you're if you're somebody who might need a wedding officiated at some point, we do that now.
We're one-stop shopping.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff really wants to do like a mass wedding where like everybody is married at the end of it.
Whether they like it or not.
Right. Yeah. But
we'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Anyway, you can see the link in the chat, charmingdisaster.com/shows for all of the upcoming shows, which is just those 3 at the moment. And then we're going to go into kind of winter hibernation mode and work on some projects and plan spring tour stuff. But this might be it for us for the rest of the year, unless something exciting happens to pop up.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, let us know if you have something exciting.
If you are not already following us on all the things, we're going to drop all those links in the chat as well. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, which you know because you're watching us here. We're on Spotify. We have an email list. You can get to us in all of those various ways. And we'll be doing more live streams during the winter for sure. Good call, Karen. Yes, that is the other thing we will be doing during the winter. Thank you so much to all of you for being here with us in this OG throwback kind of show format. We'll be back in the same space soon, hopefully in the same space with some of you soon as well. A huge thank you to Minion for helping us pull the levers behind the scenes, and a big thank you to Eden for assisting on the social medias here and throughout time.
Throughout time.
We got one more song we're gonna attempt for you tonight before we sign off, and I forgot eat the rest of my cough drops. I just ate the licorice one. It's really good.
Oh, good. Save me some. Who goes first?
Me.
Go for it.
People bring me casseroles and pray for his immortal soul. They think I'm in widow's weeds, but pity's the last thing I need. I Dress in black and wear a veil to hide bright eyes and skin so pale. Make sure that nobody sees the marks of love my lover leaves. Since the day they told me he was gone, haunts me faithfully from dusk till dawn. Hear him whisper sweetly in my ear, can't you see we got a good thing here? Feel his fingertips caress my hair. Turn around and there's nothing there. Phantom arms around me sleeping near. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here?
When some people pass away, they don't reach the heaven that they've prayed. Bitter about the fallacy their afterlife turned out to be. They bitch and moan and hide your keys or talk to psychics on TV. They just groan and shake their chains when I say my baby's on the physical plane. When I died upon that cold, cold night, made a promise never leave her side. Now she knows that there's nothing to fear. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Run my fingers through her hair. She turns around and there's nothing there. Wrap my arms around her sleeping near. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here?
My husband cooling in the grave, the worms crawling in and out. My lover's disembodied soul makes me so happy now. When they drew their pistols and they fired each one shot, how could I have imagined this sweet bliss would be my lot?
I used to be an angry man. I wanted things that weren't mine. At 15 paces in the sand, I left that all behind. Now my spirits rise when she turns out her bedroom light. I gently haunt my lover in the cold and tender night.
They try to comfort me with platitudes. They don't know I'm in a real fine mood. There's no reason I should shed one tear. Can't you see we got a good thing here?
Don't talk to me of death, do us part. Between us we share one beating heart. Candles flicker in the chandelier. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here? Yes,
We do have a good thing here.
We do.
Thank you all so much again for joining us once again for another edition of Quarantine Livestream. We will see you again soon.
Soon.
We love you.
We love you.
Good night.